Hold up. You're now listening to Fresh Out, the world's most dangerous music podcast on the OMG Network and rawfinic.com. That shit crack.
Fresh Out.
What's up?
What up?
Camp Mala Harris is in the building.
Yes, sir.
With the sneakers on.
You got your Chuck Taylors?
Got them Chuckies on. Them Charles.
So much Chucky.
Don't lock me up.
B.O.P. What's going on, man?
Hey, just out here staying safe, man, staying cool, and staying blessed. How about you, L? How you living?
Staying black, too?
Always black, so black.
Always, baby. Always.
Taking that black off, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I can't wash off that black and replace it with coon. How you doing, L? Don't fly.
You'll be a coon real quick.
Man, I can't cake soap it up now. No, it's good.
I'm doing real good, man. I'm doing real good. Feel good. It's always lovely to talk to you brothers, man.
Likewise.
And, it's a little therapy session for me as well. You know what I'm saying? Just get a few things out.
Brother, same here.
You know, talk to people. Yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up, and that's what we do for y'all out here. Is give y'all
Exactly.
some dangerous therapy. Dangerous therapy.
Y'all need to subscribe to the channel. Hit us up on the Spotify, man. Like these are the coolest brothers that I've been around the world, man. These are the coolest dudes, man. They have the best commentary, so we're gonna let them work today, man, and give you guys a good show, man.
Real quick, how you living, ID?
I mean, I'm always good. Hey, man, long the checks coming in, man, I'm good, man. We good, man. We out here. As long as we pay these bills, man, keep the roof over the head, man, go see the fam every now and then, man. We good, man. So like I said, the other thing too, we get to actually do some shows for y'all, man. It's so much fun because the last couple months we've been off, man. I've been like, man, I wish we could talk about that right there.
Yeah, all day.
I want to hear LB's thing on this. I want to hear what Jamar said on this joint. So.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but today we got to give y'all, we didn't do it, so we got to give you guys the 2020 Fresh Out Awards.
Fresh
You know
Out.
what I'm saying? We couldn't not end the year off, man, without giving you guys an award show.
Let's do it.
Right? So we got to start it off, man, and like y'all can kind of go in how y'all want to, man. But we got to start off with the best rap artist right now, at least for 2020. We got Busta Rhymes, Lil Baby. And, the stipulation is they had to come out with something in 2020.
Okay.
Busta Rhymes, Lil Baby, Megan Thee Stallion, Roddy Ricch, a Pop Smoke, man. Like, who you guys got, man?
Who's gonna jump out there first?
I gotta go with Busta Bust.
Busta.
All right.
And he killed it. So
That album was cold.
The album was cold, yeah.
Loved it. Yeah.
Go ahead, people.
Well, I went ahead and went a different route. My personal favorite best rap artist is Busta as well in that list. So let me preface that. But I'm just man, in that lineup, the Busta, Lil Baby, Meg, Roddy Ricch, and Pop Smoke. But I want to challenge myself and just say I ultimately go with Pop Smoke just because he was the new up and comer. Now, Meg Thee Stallion is the most popular out of the bunch in 2020, but
Lil Baby
Lil Baby got that $300,000 bag from
But I'm with you. Meg probably had it.
Meg got him, but shout out to Lil Baby. He had a great year, man.
Meg had that stimulus package though too. She had that crazy stimulus package from Rock Nation though.
And essentially that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm getting at. She had the most notoriety out of all of these cats. Now, Lil Baby probably had the most consistent hitters of the 2020. So I don't begrudge that at all. Shout out to Lil Baby and all those cats. But I'm gonna give this one a Pop Smoke. I'm gonna give him his roses, even though it's too late for me to give it to him.
Anybody have any somebody that we didn't list, like a little honorary mention?
Honorary
mention.
Man,
I definitely got to go, Benny the Butcher, man. He had a great
Benny.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Wow. That's what's up. I love that pick.
Yeah, we got to
Shout out to Benny.
Okay, so now maybe we can help him out on that. So best rap group is Griselda, YBN, Amigos, Earthgang, Run the Jewels, and City Girls. Like, what you guys feeling out of that group for the best rap group of 2020?
Yo, I love Earthgang, but
Yep.
Griselda the last 3 years, bro, has been
Consistency
on a run that we haven't seen probably since like Woo.
Drop a bomb on that
Yeah,
one.
but that's a bomb.
All day.
They on a ground running like Nori said.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Man, I agree. I got to give it up to Griselda as well. Everywhere I turn, I heard something superb from the camp this past year and others, prior. And they ain't letting
And to
up.
not be on the radio too, Hilton. Like,
And not dropping singles, they dropping albums.
Yeah,
dropping
albums.
They dropped
yeah.
6
Gun
albums.
has dropped 5.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's a
man.
total of 6. Well, man, I
crazy.
counted 6, so it's probably more than that based off of what you just said in 2020. So I couple that
nasty.
with the distribution from Rock Nation of Westside and Benny, I believe it is.
Okay.
Doing all right. So Griselda is for me too.
I think Conway's in there too. Hill.
Oh, is
Okay.
he? Okay.
I like Kanye, but yeah. I mean, like I said, Griselda's crazy, man. But like, I'm almost like best rapper. I gotta give it to you, Jamar, man. That I forgot about Butcher, man.
Yeah, man. Benny the Butcher, man. That's a like
Bars.
he's hard. He's hard to top. But going back a little bit to that best rap artist, I do want to give the little small upgrade to Roddy Ricch. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
He was killing
Okay,
it.
I see.
He was
Yeah,
killing
yeah.
it. I don't think that he was best rap artist, but man, Roddy
Yeah, Summer
Ricch
lit.
was killing it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then now I'm gonna come back now to that best rap group, and man, I am so partial to Griselda
Yes.
completely, but man, I love Run the Jewels, man. I love
Facts.
the
Facts.
music.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that they've gotten through multiple albums, and each one feels like just an extension of that previous album.
Dude,
and that's
yes.
what I really liked about the Run the Jewels, is because I knew exactly what I was going to get, and I got it. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
not a lot of people that sort of can deliver that, right? And I
agree
think
with
that's another notch of why we love Griselda, because we know exactly what we're going to get, and we get it. And it's a lot of times cats just don't do those type of things. So those, that's why they at my the top of the list here for me.
Word.
is about that consistency and delivering on what we expected from them.
Didn't Run the Jewels release their latest one for free?
Yeah, and yes,
Yeah.
it was released
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah.
What I thought.
You can just cop it, listen.
Shout out.
And then speaking of that, man, Killer Mike, he's been having a run on it. His Netflix show, matter of fact, was killer. If you didn't get a chance to watch that. So just all that little mix of what they've been doing, and then just and even Killer just stepping up and speaking politically. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to be in the. Hey, I'm telling you, it's still needed. It is still needed.
It's needed. 100% is needed. It's
I
100%.
know a lot of people are like, well, I don't want my rappers dictating my politics and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people out here that they're not going to get any of that if it's not delivered by a rapper. It's not for me per se, right? That like, hey, I'm only getting my information from Killer Mike. But there's a lot of people who, if he never steps up and speaks, they don't get that information. So I think that's really important as well.
And
It actually shows you how sad Black America is when you can only get your information from Killer Mike. But I feel what you're saying. It's needed.
It can be.
I did at least real quick ID. Like I said, I definitely want to give Earthgang their flowers, man. Cause
Yes.
Yeah, man. Earthgang is nice.
they like the new Outcasts, man, out of the A. And
Yeah,
I want to hear more from them though, man. I feel like they only dropping albums and not like drop some more mixtapes. Drop some getting your currency bag, man. Drop like 3 songs, man, just out the blue. You know what I mean?
And it's probably
they got songs.
And it's probably because they was making all that music with JID and True.
True.
They dropped that 27, 28 track Dreamville album, and Earthgang and JID was probably on like 16 of them songs.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. JID is nice as well, man.
He's a new Kendrick. Like
he's creeping up, man, real fast.
Yeah, man. I just want to make sure I gave them boys. They
Yeah, man. Earthgang definitely needed that shout out.
So Griselda won that category, correct?
I think so.
Yes.
All right. Well, there's something too. I want to hear Killer Mike solo album. I want to hear Killer Mike to go in. You know what I'm saying?
The solo album. Huh?
I wanna hear
Shout out to LP
even if
too.
it's not an album per se, maybe an EP from Killer Mike. Just
there
him by
you go.
himself.
I want the EP. I just want the EP.
I'm gonna put that in existence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
The next category is best snitch, but obviously we already know who won that.
6ix9ine, hands down.
Best snitch last year was 6ix9ine. Come on now.
A better snitch other than like
There's no better snitches, dude.
I mean,
no better snitch.
T.I. had a small run. T.I. had an AB run.
Dang. Did he expeditiously have a small run?
Man. Hey, at least 6ix9ine ain't even done a commercial, bro.
T.I. did have a commercial.
Hey man, hit that tip line. Like, dude, are you serious?
But he did kind of give a good point of why he had to do it.
Hey, I ain't mad at him. I mean, I ain't mad at him, but
Nah, I ain't mad at him either for doing it. I
man,
mean,
put that on at 12 o'clock at night. Don't play that in the daytime.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Another cat that needs to stick to music and not politics.
Drop a bomb for Bebo.
Must we say them all too?
Man,
There's a couple we can name.
Expeditiously.
Well, I'll tell you
Right.
what though, there's a front runner in 2021 for top snitches, and that's all them people that tried to storm the Capitol because they snitched all over themselves, all over the internet. So, you know, they're
People
front
was on
runners for
IG
2021.
and Twitter. Massive snitches. Like, how dumb can you be?
Yeah, man.
I tell you.
Well, 6ix9ine won that one, man. That's a landslide. You know what I'm saying? That was all the way. You know what I mean?
Overwhelming.
Okay, now we gotta go to the best rap album. This is one of my favorites right here, man.
Okay.
We got the Busta Rhymes, that rap for God, man. Like I wasn't even feeling it first, but then Bebo P put me onto it. Fire. The Allegory started the year off right. Come on, man. You know,
Yeah.
5-9 started the year off right. That J Electronica, the written testimony. Lil Baby, because it sold the most. You know, that's not my swag, but Lil Baby did his thing. That King's Disease just brought Nine into a whole nother stratosphere.
That
And
was
then the
crazy.
Pop Smoke, the Aim for the Moon, Shoot for the Stars. So, who y'all got, man?
Man, I gotta go Allegory, man. I ran all these albums back because at first I was thinking, you know, that J Elect album was unbelievable too, as was King's Disease. But when I ran Allegory back, like there's no skip.
It flows so good. This flows so good too.
It flows
See, that
well.
J
I mean,
Electronica for me, to me, it went down as it aged.
Wow,
Like, when
you facts.
Like I liked the J Electronica, and let me start by saying, like, it's not like I do not like it. I'm just saying, like, it was like way up there when it came out for me. When I went back to it, it was still good, but it kind of came down a notch or two after I did the like rerun on it, you know. So
I kind of agree with that, and I think just the overall subject content on the Allegory was just much better.
man,
The Allegory it flowed like a mixtape almost. It just flowed, man.
it was nice.
Oh,
Now,
well, I mean, again, written testimony was like Watch for the Throne Part 3, Part 2, whatever you want.
It was refreshing to hear Jay on some bars.
Man,
it was.
Bars so supreme.
but what's crazy is had Jay left that album, man, like I don't know if I would have been as keen on it. You know what I'm saying?
Might have been dead in the water.
You spin facts. You spin facts, man.
It
But
might have been dead in the water.
Man,
It
I
might have
still
been by
love that
design
album.
too. They might have been by design, but
It probably was.
Yeah.
Was.
Yeah.
That King's Disease was still nice by Nas, though, man. Like,
Hey,
I
man,
went
solid
back and
album.
forth.
Solid.
back and forth.
that might be my runner-up, man. Is the King Disease, and I loved that Pop Smoke album as well. And I'm not really like Pop Smoke's like audience. I'm not his particular person. But I still loved it, even though like he's not making music for me. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And so
Yeah,
that was
I
still
agree.
a solid album, though, man.
nice.
Love that one.
It was nice. Busta had the most fun album to me. I thought Busta's album was just fun, man.
It was
fun. Yeah.
Indeed.
Bebo P, where you at, man?
Well, I agree with L and the runner-up being Nas's King's Disease, and you know, shout out to both Nas and Hit Boy for
Hit
that
Boy,
fabulous master
Yeah.
work right there. But honestly, I'm kind of torn. I'm kind of torn on this one because that Allegory. I mean, you guys already spoke that one. I mean, it just flows so well and it was solid.
Yeah.
So I'm torn between that one and the other one is Bus. I really was impressed with
Bus was
that album after
It was
8
fire.
years.
It was needed too. It was needed.
Right. I mean, after 8 years from that Year of the Dragon release, I mean,
Which
that
I
Extinction
hate
level of
Dragon. I hate it.
yeah, he dropped the ball on that, but I mean, well,
as a Busta
but
fanatic, I hated it, man.
well, but you could tell that after that album, he took mental notes from like Raekwon's Only Good for Cuban Link 2 a year after that, actually. Don't forget about that, right? And don't forget about that Tribe Called Quest that he was on several times. That we got it from here. Thank you for your service,
man. I wish if that Tribe album would have dropped in 2020. It might have been my number one, bro. It had
absolutely.
It had Mad Lil production on there and Doom.
Man. But I mean, shout out to Hacksaw Jim Duggan that's been thugging.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
As well as and shout out to Nine Nickel.
Nine Nickel, baby.
No doubt.
Detroit, stand up.
So Royce got the album.
For me, yes.
It's a toss between him and Bust.
Too. I mean, I would definitely say probably the Bust and the King Disease is definitely like a strong number 2.
Yeah.
The Allegory, man. Man,
the Allegory is almost like Good Kid, Bad City. You know what I'm saying? It was like almost like a movie, damn near. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, it was right, man. It was a really good movie. Really just good.
He delivered.
Not only did you make dope songs, you put them together like a quilt. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy.
And the features was crispy. Like the features.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they were.
You know what I'm saying?
Griselda was on that too. For sure.
It was.
That's when Jamar put me on the Griselda.
Okay, then. Okay.
I didn't know about Griselda till the album. He was like, you didn't know the Griselda?
Oh, man. Yeah.
I'm sleeping, man.
I had Griselda on his album.
Yeah, I was sleeping, bro.
Them cats is on everybody's album.
It was on everybody's album. No, what they, man. Hey, I'm not mad at them, man. But that's the thing, man. Like, if you've been putting in work for so long and your moment comes, you can tell that, like, these cats been putting in work for years, if not decades.
Solid bars, too.
Right.
Because the moment that they got their little window, they, like, broke that mug and was like, and we drop it, and we drop it. And, we drop it again and again. Like, drop your album, and then I'm going to drop 3 albums around your album, and they all gonna be iller than the album you dropped in the middle.
They're playing 3D chess, man. 3D chess.
Yes.
They went that No Limit route and was just dropping them. And they was all flame.
And that might be the last time we've had a label, them No Limit days, No Limit Cash Money days, where they used to drop like 15 albums in a year. Yeah.
They independent. Getting independent bread too. You getting like Taylor Swift bread off them albums?
Yeah, man. Yes.
And shout out to Westside for that artwork too, man. He be killing them.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Solid.
The cover.
It's real. It's very real.
All right, we gotta go to the rap song of the year. I know what y'all gonna pick. Y'all gonna pick WAP. I already know y'all gonna pick WAP. So, no, we got Cardi B with WAP. We got Drake with Laugh Now, Cry Later. We got Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce with that Savage remix. We got that Roddy Ricch and the Baby with Rockstar, Bebo P's favorite song. And we got Busta Rhymes and Kendrick Lamar. Look over your shoulders. And then we got that Pop Smoke and the Woo. So we got to start with Bebo P, man. What's the song of the year, man? What's the rap song of the year?
I mean, dude, why'd you have to be a psychic about the song that I was going to pick?
Hey, man. I got you.
I mean, this one obviously has to go to Cardi B featuring Meg Thee Stallion. Now, it's not my best favorite. I'm just, saying it did what it did. The impact it gave toward its consumers, target audience was bomb dropping, and it further emboldened females to feel empowered. Should we say?
Empowered?
No. I'm gonna show my bussy.
Watch out.
But I can't take away from the success it had, regardless of my personal.
Okay, what was your song though? If you would just Bebo P'd out, you know what I mean? Like, what was the song that you banging now? You know what I mean? I've told myself I'm going to challenge myself to the category of artists and songs that you just named for each category. So I'm going to go with them Busta Rhymes and Kendrick, Look Over Your Shoulder. Fire.
Of all of those. Let's see. Probably the next one. I don't know if I have a number 2, but Paul. Yeah. I mean, but going back to the WAP, it did 16 number ones on the charts globally, and that certainly says something. So, you know, my personal, obviously the Busta and the Kendrick joint, but you know, WAP did what it did, so I'm just gonna leave that there.
LB, what you got, man?
Hey, yo. You know, to be perfectly honest, none of these songs was really like for me per se, other than probably that Busta Rhymes and Kendrick, you know, the look over your shoulder, you know.
Okay.
I understand the power of the WAP song and even the sample. You know what I'm saying? Like the sample probably had me more than anything
facts,
that they might have been saying on that song. You know what I'm saying? I just was enjoying like that vibe, you know, coming back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know, for a 40-year-old like me, you know, that takes me back to, you know, a little bit of a nostalgic time or whatever. So I do believe that Bebo P got it right. That probably is the song, you know what I'm saying? And I do think that, you know, part of the success of that one is that it was able to hit the older crowd because of that sample, and then, you know, it empowered all the women, and then of course the men, they're gonna be like, well, the women is empowered. I'm loving this.
Well, while they get naked, you might as well get behind them.
Oh my
God.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, but what's crazy is you know, people probably really did, except for, you know, the COVID deniers out there, probably really didn't get to really experience that song the way that they really wanted to, unless they was, you know, like out at that Bow Wow concert in Houston or something.
The rapper Bow Wow is responding to Houston Mayor Turner for criticizing him for a packed concert over the weekend.
A party-packed weekend here in Houston. Friday night social media video shows hundreds of people inside Club Clay for a Bow Wow concert that also featured rapper Meek Mill.
So, you know, it's a little funny, but I think that is where it is, even though I'm kind of in that space as far as like with the Kendrick Busta song for me, you know.
Kamala Harris, man, what you thinking?
What you got?
I mean, I definitely agree with both of you guys that the Cardi and the Meg probably was the most impactful. But honestly, I think that Rockstar was probably the best one if I had to choose between like the ones that really just hit numbers.
Okay.
Roddy Ricch again,
I'm
man.
inclined
Roddy
to
Ricch
agree.
going in.
I gotta agree with that.
I think it touched more so because you couldn't go into like a any type of saltine establishment and not hear. I mean, they was jamming it, man, and they was jamming it hard. I think that really put the Baby on a different playing field, man.
Fact
as well. But also agree with you guys, man. I mean, of course, the Look Over Your Shoulder was the best song on this list, and it's probably the first time I have to admit that Kendrick just got 8 on the track.
Wow, that's big words, and I agree,
man. And
I agree.
Kendrick, because Kendrick is like 99.9%. He kills everything. He kills everybody on any song.
Do you think Busta laid his raps down after Kim?
He probably did. He had to. Do this. I'd do it.
I
would too. I ain't gonna front it. I'm doing it over, man.
You ain't trying to get obliterated on the track.
Nah.
I mean, Bebo has made me go back and rewrite my shit. You know, I mean, it is. Gotta admit, when a man he destroy you on the track, man. But yeah.
Hey, shout out to the ladies, man. The WAP was crazy. The video was like, you know, I believe that's inside of most women's mind. So that's how it looks, you know what I'm saying? If you go to somebody's mind. So the video was crazy. Features was dope, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Cardi did it again, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her and Marcus. So I mean Megan.
Stop it. Stop it. Steve Harvey.
Wow. Man, Jay gonna get us blackballed, bro.
Hey yo, get the Fresh Out crew, get them out of here.
Young Hope, you know that.
The best new artist. Rod Wave. I actually like him. The 504, Pop Smoke, Jack Harlow. That's Jay Kemp's hometown dude.
Okay.
Roddy Ricch and Mulatto. We got to put, we had to get the female right. You know what I'm saying? Mulatto, hold it down, man. Start with Jamar. We're going to go around. What do you think, Jamar, man? Start it off.
Man.
Why you excel like that, bro?
Well, because I'm going to say Roddy, man.
Okay.
And honestly, I'm going to go Mulatto like a close second.
Yeah, she got bars. She got bars.
Man, she got bars. She killed on that 2 Chainz.
And she's kind of cute, kind of.
Yeah, and shout out to Jack.
I hate that name.
Jack Harlow or Mulatto?
Mulatto, hate it.
Yeah, I don't like the name either. I don't know who picked her name. I don't like it.
Roddy had the best year out of all them, man.
Yeah, man. I'm with it.
I agree. Oh, go ahead, son. Go ahead, Al.
Okay. See, for me, it's between Roddy Ricch and Pop Smoke, right? And
yeah, man, yeah.
The reason that I keep coming back to that Pop Smoke is because he reached me and he wasn't supposed to reach me.
He had a move back.
And to me, that's like powerful. You know what I'm saying? But man, do I love the Roddy Ricch and that sound that he delivers. You know what I'm saying? So I think I might be just, if anybody's listened to us on the Fresh Out, y'all know that I just end up being fans of people, and I end up being biased and stuff. And I think Roddy Ricch might have me in that space where like he might put out some junk, and I'm gonna be like, but it was Roddy Ricch, and I might just ride with it anyway. I am that guy. So like whenever you're mad at Fresh Out or whatever, be mad at me because that is who I am. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Sean. You know what I'm saying? I am. I'm a fan first, and then I come in and do these other things. But so it's between those two. But I think I'm leaning Roddy Ricch for myself with a close follow, but at Pop Smoke because I really did enjoy that Pop Smoke album.
P.O.P. man, like take us home on that one.
I'm not far-fetched from the last two brothers that spoke their piece. I mean, Pop Smoke, if he was here, I'd have to give it to him. And
fact.
I went ahead and just said the best new artist goes to Roddy Ricch. And I just, I say that because Pop Smoke, yeah, technically he's, that guy, but he's no longer with us. So I just went ahead and, technically said Roddy Ricch for that reason. As long as he keeps up his momentum, going with others, other folks reaching out to him for a feature alongside pumping out songs that hits his generation over the head with songs like The Box, then he just might be the new up-and-comer that Pop Smoke didn't have the chance to finish maximizing. So, ID, actually, you close us off with this one.
I gotta say Roddy, man. Roddy's that dude, man. But I gotta tip my cap to Rod Wave, man. He makes music for like.
Shout out to Rod.
To the younger cat, I'm gonna leave it like that. He makes music for the younger cats, but man, he's making some noise, man, for being like a different kind of artist, man. He makes noise, man. The music, it's not for me, but shout out to him, man. And Jack Harlow, man, like the dude can spit. Like I can, like man, forget being white. Yeah. He got that Midwest bounce that we all know because we from the Midwest. He got that bounce. He can spit.
Right.
But like I said, Roddy's just on a whole nother level, man. He's he's a polished artist, man. And Mulatto, she just went gold, so shout out to her. I don't like the name, but shout out to her.
Okay.
And Guap, you know what I'm saying? In that gang down in Atlanta. But Roddy's the dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just on a whole nother level. Pop Smoke, I think, like I said, like I gotta go with people. Pop Smoke was living. I think he would have even came out. Like remember they dropped another album after the first album. He didn't get to promote that one.
Yeah.
Right. He sure
so if he would have been able to promote it, we'd be talking about Pop. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
For sure.
So like I said, but Roddy, man, shout out to him, but I don't want him on any of my songs because every time he's on a song, the rapper dies. So I don't want him on any records of mine. He's not on ruling class music. So but shout out to him though, but don't get on my records.
God bless.
Female artists, we gotta go to the females, man.
Okay, then.
Let's go.
Of course, you got Cardi B, the queen of everybody. We got Megan Thee Stallion. We got Rhapsody, and we got City Girls. If I'm missing somebody, please let me know. But start off with B.O.P., man. Who you got for best female artist of 2020?
My personal of the options listed is without a about Rhapsody.
I love his answers.
I love his asterisks, man. It's a lovely asterisk.
Always got to throw out the disclaimers. Always.
Let me throw this out here first. Y'all know who I'm.
I love it.
Right. So, I mean, without a doubt, Rhapsody shout out.
Yeah.
But if I say her, then I'm being biased, and I can't do that. Therefore, I have to say Meg. And in addition to what I said earlier, she's the source of the new female energy that's popularized her as a brand. I mean, plus her last two albums.
She's Mumra?
Wow. This dude called her the ever-living source of evil. Wow. Wow.
You can really go Mumra with it, bro. The ever-living. Mumra the ever-living, bro.
Yeah. I think her last two albums hit the top 10 Billboard. So, obviously Savage, right. You can't deny it. Savage went viral after dropping Sugar mixtape, even though it was against 1501's wishes,
Steve Harvey.
Stop it.
Wow. that did what it did, and in turn, it led to a Beyonce feature for that Savage remix. So then obviously again,
big shit.
WAP did what it did. So again, Meg takes the
worship and prayer.
7 days a week, worship and prayer. Make that sin get weak. Demons tremble when I speak. He died with a price of
gosh. On that note. Wow.
Worship and prayer? You talking about that song?
Yeah, worship and prayer.
Right. Because those are some church
Wednesday midweek service is 6 p.m. to 7.
Hey man, let's be honest. We know all the biggest freaks be in the church. Let's just keep it.
Yeah, come on now. Come on. Those first of all, those one with the denim dresses.
Wow.
You ain't got no draws on it in there.
Down to the
oh my gosh.
With the white socks and the kid song.
Yeah, man. You know it.
God. Who you got?
Man, it's obviously Meg Thee Stallion.
Okay.
But I'm in the Bebo P lane too, though, bro. Like, man, I just love Rhapsody so much. So, but it's Megan Thee Stallion. Nobody has really kind of came close to that. As far as the female artists go, shout out to City Girls. They doing some fun things as well. Everybody's trying to get in where they fit in, and I think they're finding some good space, and it is good to see a lot of these ladies get out there and really get some hits too, you know what I'm saying? And not hits that are supported by the best male rapper ever and all of that stuff. So I think that's probably the true winner, is really just like, the ladies really just kind of doing it together, you know what I'm saying? Which is pretty dope.
Right.
Loving it.
Camper.
Camp Mala Harris out in California arresting Negroes. Go ahead.
How much I love.
and mothers with truant sons.
Oh yeah.
Given how much I love sports, man, I gotta throw this analogy out there. I mean, of course, Meg is MVP. She Giannis. She had the best season. But
right.
When it comes down to, your bar game and getting that crown of being a true MC, come on, Rhapsody, man. She's a king.
I know.
She's the queen. She's bomb. She's Brian.
Yeah, for sure.
But like LB said, shout out to City Girls. They're doing some good things. Of course, Cardi, she continues winning, kind of like off the field or off the cuff. She's bringing that bag in. So, it was a good year, man, for female artists, man. It really was.
100%. And they got all spit, man. Even the City Girl, they spit. Real talk.
And salute to Meg, man, for just establishing her brand and it being so strong.
Yeah. I mean, we clown, but shout out
with old Tory. She rose above all that, man.
All of it, bro.
and getting that bag, bro. I mean, again, respect, dude.
Respect for sure.
All day. Shout out to all the females that we just in the category rather.
So basically, we going with Meg.
Meg, man.
Going with Meg.
I still gotta give a shout out to Cardi, man. Cardi can spit, man. I like Cardi.
Okay. Yeah, shout out to Cardi.
She's ratchet, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I would love for her to do like a regular non-sexual album, like just bars, like some old TLC bars back in the day type crap, man. You know what I'm saying? But
I feel you on that.
But yeah, Megan, shout out to Megan, man. But she did get that stimulus package from Roc Nation.
Man, stimulus package was real.
Man, that
best male artist that came out with an album in 2020. We got Travis Scott, my guy. Roddy Ricch, Pop Smoke, same guys. Lil Baby and Da Baby. LB, where you at? Let's start out with you, man.
Man, now I feel like I got to be like Bebo P with the disclaimers and carrying on.
Asterisks. Asterisks.
Ain't that it?
But once again, I'm gonna go back to my tried and true, which is the people that I'm a fan of, and I really like Travis Scott, man. Just the music that he does, the way he takes a lot of the old and the new stuff, and he holds down Texas and all of that stuff, man. I love the way that Travis Scott moves, how he gets to it, you know.
The McDonald's venture, man. Crazy.
The McDonald's thing was like bonkers because, you know, honestly, that had a big potential to like flop. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's a lot of rappers that went out there and commercialized a little bit, and their music and everything else never turned around and became the same. But that hasn't happened with him. So what's real super positive about that is the way he's, what do you call it, like navigating that tightrope, right? Which is making sure that you stay relevant, you stay out there, that you commercialize where you can, because they always raping our culture anyway, so you should get that money. But also to the extent where like people don't feel like you completely played yourself. Nobody really feels like that with Travis Scott. So I'm going Travis Scott off the list. That's me.
Okay.
Bebo P?
No, I mean, shout out to Travis Scott. If I'm not mistaken, I think he had like 3 like top charters in less than a year, if my memory serves me correct. In less than a year.
Sounds right. He's a heavy hitter, man.
Yeah, heavy hitter, I know. Sure. Shout out to Travis Scott. Yeah, I'll probably go. Well, you know what? I'll say this. Roddy Ricch he got his heavy reception with his single "The Box," and Da Baby, he slammed across the gamut with #1s across the chart / spectrum. It seems with that Rockstar that he had featuring Roddy Ricch, and
crazy.
The others had highlights, no doubt. But I'll probably go with Pop Smoke on this one. I mean, I believe, coupled with his untimely death, he had the most singles make its rounds from, I think, after his passing. So, again, shout out to Travis Scott, because he's probably my #2, based on what L had emphasized in that roster, in that category, yeah. Yeah, but I'm gonna go and give Pop some more flowers for this one. There you go. So he
needs that too, for sure.
Jay Camp, you still arresting Negroes out in California? Are you ready? You good?
We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next president of the United States.
Are actually parents that don't send their kids to school, you're arresting them too?
I still would say stop.
I need a t-shirt that says stop on it.
I'm going a different direction from y'all.
Okay.
Man. I'm gonna go Lil Baby. I went back and forth between Lil Baby.
Hey, I agree with you. I agree with you.
And Lil Baby had a hell of a year, man.
He did. He really did.
It was major.
Not only was his album blazing, but he blazed on so many people's mixtapes and albums, man.
He sure did.
He did,
this
man.
group, he was easily the most featured guy.
Yeah. Right. But Roddy Ricch be featuring a lot too, though.
Yeah.
He was featured a lot.
But that Lil Baby probably got him. I feel you on that one. And you know what? Hey, this is a milestone. This might be the first time that the 3 of us picked something totally different.
Ain't nothing wrong with it either.
No, ain't nothing wrong with it. These is
So
all
hold on. BOP picked Roddy, right?
Yeah, I went with Roddy. Yep.
LB did Travis. Mar did Lil Baby. Okay.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm my personal will probably be Edo Gangsta Freddie Gibbs, which now that I'm thinking about it, he should also.
Wow, he can, dude. He's comeback player of the year. Comeback.
Gibbs had a year.
Because a lot of people wrote him off, man. For real.
That Alfredo album, bro.
Man.
That Alfredo album, I mean, is
bananas.
From the Ruler to the Tutor.
Exactly. Hey, man. And we ain't saying a whole lot about the baby, but man, I really like the baby.
I do like the baby, but
I like the baby a lot, man. Like when I think about all the rappers with baby in their name, the baby might be my one. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
I probably like Lil Baby over the Baby, but I mean,
okay,
the Baby's cool too. I mean, he is,
I just wanted to give him a little special shout out. You know, I know we ain't say too much about it.
Shout out Baby in your name, both babies. You know, I expect weeks off top.
His come up was legendary too. You know what I'm saying?
I gave both them dudes a boo boo face when they first came out. Yep. Your name is Lil Baby. I'm good, bro. Your name is Lil Baby. I'm smooth. Man, well, I want to check for you. But then when I heard the music,
I gotta go with Pop, man. Pop. Okay. I mean, Pop. This is the thing. First of all, Lil Baby won.
Yeah.
To me, he had a great year. That the bigger picture is almost like what you said about Killer Mike. A lot of like he made that song that was about what was going on with Black Lives Matter type of stuff in the summer.
Right.
Real heavy song. Album was crazy, and to me, I got to go with he's the lesser talent out of everybody, but he still does numbers because he's really not a rapper to me. He just kind of talks singy raps.
Okay,
but dude's dope. But Pop Smoke, man, being a dude from the East Coast, from New York, and still keeping up with these South dudes and these West Coast cats, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. We really have no East Coast dudes on here unless they're legends, like Nas or Busta Rhymes.
True story.
You know
There's been very few, but they've been
Very
locking
few.
up a lot of the East Coast guys though too, man, which is real sad.
Yeah, well, that's on them because they're goofy. But I can say about Pop Smoke though is I'm like Lionel. I'm not supposed to like him. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude just got swag, man. He's swaggy, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's got that. Like Travis got swag, and then also shout out to Travis because he's the only dude who's messed with the Jenners and not went crazy or lost, his swag on the music.
That's worth something.
It's almost like he can manage it. He can manage being with Shorty, still do his concerts, and he has the craziest concerts. Music is off the chain, and he's just a cool cat, man.
Yeah, I mean, as far as moves, I mean, Travis Scott he's made the best moves of 2020.
Yes.
Those guys, I mean, without a doubt.
Yeah, man.
But and I think I'm hating on the baby because he messes with that little light skinned chick that I like. That little the I don't know her name, whatever her name is, a little singer chick, man. She's cool. I'm mad that he's talking to her.
Okay then.
Delaney or Delay, whatever her name is, I'm mad he's talking to her. So,
all right.
But the baby, like I said, you got to shout out the baby, man. North Carolina, Charlotte just doing his thing, man. Like his come up was just nuts, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to give the baby the prop, man. Like he's Billboard. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But I gotta give Pop Smoke's mine. You know what I'm saying? But to me, Little Baby was the guy this year or last year. But Pop Smoke, man, like just the way he came on the scene, man, with the swag and come from New York, doing this thing, man. Like I gotta show him some love, man. So.
And just to correct, just to make a slight correction, I actually did go with Pop Smoke. I think I accidentally said Roddy Ricch whenever you asked. So yeah, it was Pop.
Okay, my fault. Okay,
yeah.
No.
So we almost had a different. We almost had an award for everybody getting something different.
Right.
Hey.
Till the host messed it up.
Hey man, my fault.
Roddy Ricch needs some milk.
No,
this is the last one for the night, man. The best moment to you in 2020. Obviously we got the entanglement with Jada Pinkett. That was crazy. You had the WAP whole era movement. You know what I'm saying? You had the Michael Jordan Last Dance documentary that held us down when COVID started. Yeah, and you got that Tiger King. That's Lionel's favorite. And, it's not a best moment, but just Kobe passing and what he meant to everybody, man. So,
yeah, man, God bless.
LB, let's start with you, man. What was your favorite moment, or just a moment that stood out to you in 2020, man?
That
it don't have to be one of those either.
Honestly, the biggest moment and movement of 2020 was, the Black Lives Matter movement. It was a lot of it came from unfortunate events and things that have gone on. But to see so many people, so many young people come together and really just say, hey, listen, like, we just want the bare minimum, you know what I'm saying? Like, but to have all of those people, like, in different places and in different areas come together and say, like, hey man, we have to do something different. We have to be better. We want better. We need better. Man, it was too massive. It outweighed every single one of these other things that's out there. And I did love the Tiger King. Okay. Man. Let me tell you that, Kobe Bryant, the passing of Kobe Bryant, man, it took my heart though, man.
And the way he passed.
Like, just, I've been around when other like stars or people have, gone on and no longer with us, but this one is definitely one that hit me a little bit harder than just about anything else that happened. You know what I'm saying? And then, lastly, hey man, The Last Dance did get me through a lot of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So that's my honorable mention out there. But for me, it was definitely the movement across the nation of Black Lives Matter, for sure.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead right after that because it's almost like you took my answer. I was gonna say, obviously, not straight up. I mean, 2020 obviously was a doozy to say the least in terms of
doozy
moments that, I'm telling you, it's a shock. I mean, in terms of moments that we all shared, 2020 was something.
100%.
Quite a few to several painful moments, to say the least. Yeah. Second to the pandemic that we're still in the midst of, along with its effects, I should say. I'll go ahead and say it's very, very synonymous to what Elle said. I would say the passing of George Floyd and the effect of that took the cake. Never have we seen such a global response from even like Amish and witches onward to folks surrounded by rubble all the way out in the Middle East. Give a heartfelt support to a Black American that died in the hands of a race shoulder. So, and because of it, the world really has been forced to awaken to the atrocities that it knows and has known historically.
Absolutely.
So, I promise I was going to say my follow-up was going to be Kobe and his daughter passing. It's right up there. I mean, that one hurt deeply too across the globe. Since we all grew up with Kobe and his rise to prominence. I still give the George Floyd situation the edge because Kobe's famous and George Floyd became a martyr because of what happened. And definitely don't want to take anything away from anyone or anything else that Elle or I didn't mention. In fact, shout out and rest in peace to both of those parties. But I would make that as not the best moment,
not
but just
not the best.
Yeah, but standout moment.
Yeah, standout hardest, probably top tier hardest hitting moments. Second to the pandemic, of course. Jay Camp, we know that Camp Molly, we know you got elected, so I know that might be your
Camp Paula, you made it into the office.
I mean, it's definitely a disgrace that we have the entanglement WAP in The Last Dance.
A la niggas, man.
But wait, 2021 carrying it over with the twerking on MLK Day. Let's not forget. Well, wait, it's 2021. Oh wait, I'm sorry. It just seemed like a carryover from last year. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Everything you said was superb, bro. I mean, it's hard to not say that the George Floyd Black Lives Matter movement wasn't the biggest story or the biggest moment of last. I mean, it whether you want to say it galvanized a country or it led to unrest I mean,
at that moment it did.
Whatever direction you want to go in, like that was the biggest moment. I definitely Bing Bryant passing was definitely a close second to the, you know, I mean, that touched a lot of people because of how it happened.
Yeah, man.
It's tragic, you know. And then once you start to reflect on Kobe's life, you kind of realize how big of an impact he truly had, not only in the game but just in society itself. So,
right,
you know, and with the NBA being a global game, whether you want to kind of clown it for its China business dealings or whatnot, but Kobe was definitely a global icon. I mean, unlike what you've seen in a long time, and I just have zero comment for entanglement. and Mr. Number 23. I mean,
yeah,
you know, he was definitely fat in his pockets, but man, but those are definitely too big. Now, as far as we want to call like the top cool moments, definitely entanglement.
No, not the top cool. TC moment of the year.
Like the homie try to come back out with a diss joint. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, Dusty McGee.
Yeah, you got played by old, you know, by cool.
Yeah, man.
Like she played you and she went back with her husband, dude. Like she played you.
Man, shout out to Will Smith, man. He took an L this year too, man. But he took it back. He took it all right, man.
He took it on the chin.
He took it on the chin, man. You know what I mean?
He got his boo back. And
Okay. For the time being,
you know, and the other dude is trying to make a little weak diss track singing. Like, how do you gonna sing a diss track? Okay.
I smash your wife.
January, I've seen that.
It's an evil world we live in.
What a snowflake.
So y'all gonna listen to any more 6ix9ine in 2021?
Anymore?
Any more?
I wasn't listening before.
I forgot.
This dude just needed a laugh. Stop.
This dude, he's the only unanimous vote, man.
Doggone.
Unanimous, man. Dude, there wasn't nobody on the list. He's number one snitch.
I mean, some things are just an automatic giveaway. So,
man. Yeah, I'm so glad he's gone, man. Thank God.
Yeah, he's whack, man. Whack on.
ID, best or most standout moment of 2020, yo.
Definitely, man. You know, the marches, man, was real dope, man. It was great to see us come together. I don't care what nobody else is doing in the world, man. Like, there's 44 million black people in America. We outnumber everybody for the most part, besides Mexicans or Hispanics. But
shout out to our Mexican and Hispanic.
Oh man, you know, all day long. I love your women. Come on now. But the thing of it is, man, is just seeing us together, man, even for a moment, you know, even if it was for a little bit, was dope, man. Like, you know, that's the thing that I really would like to see more in 2021 is just us coming together, man. Yeah. Black men and black women not being mad at each other, man, coming up and doing our thing and raising our babies, right? You know what I'm saying? And doing our thing. So like I said, I thought it was dope, man. I would love to see more of it. And it's sad that we didn't, I don't want to say got anything out of it, but it didn't really change too much. I wish some more laws would have changed. But hopefully, you know, something changes this year, man. But hopefully somebody doesn't have to die for some things to change. So we'll see what Sleepy Joe and Cop Mala will do and get 45 up out of there. But, you know, we got to give them an opportunity to see what they can do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, 2021, hopefully it may start off a little slow, but hopefully, man, it turned into a beautiful year. But like I said, man, hey, great, another great episode, man. We love y'all, man, for listening, man. Please comment below, man. We trying to give you guys a lot of content, man, at the beginning of the year because you need it. And like I said, we love you guys for checking us out. But like I said, check out the list. Are we right or wrong on these things, man? Let us know, man. But like I said, we're going to come back. Check us out on Sunday for the Black Table Talk, man. And like I said, we out, man.
Peace.
Peace.